Welcome back everyone to some more F1 Manager with the Haas team. Had to take some time to debrief and calm my nerves down after the last episode because my gosh did the team, especially the two drivers here, Yuki Tsunoda and Kevin Magnussen, really screw things up for me. We brought in an upgrade. We have a new chassis, C3 spec, which is an improvement on the C2 spec. So we are going to bring that to the Singapore Grand Prix, which is happening today. And then also there is a new suspension that we haven't manufactured yet, which will increase the performance of the car. But I don't think we need to rush that too quickly just yet, because on average we're doing a little better than the average. And then against our main rivals Alpine, we are outperforming them here. So that is good to see. But we're heading to Singapore today. Let's see how well we do. If you guys are enjoying this series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe down below. Really do appreciate your support. So by the end of FP3, we sit P12 and P14 on the used engine components, 100% setup satisfaction, 100% track acclimatization for Tsunoda, Magnussen lacking out a bit, but that's decent preparation for the weekend. Let's start this qualifying session then. Alright, our first lap in Q1 of the session. Magnussen goes purple sector 3. First one across the line, of course, 129.1 for Kevin Magnussen. What about Tsunoda? He goes about a second and 2 tenths faster, 1.2 seconds faster. Wow, what happened to Magnussen? Did he get impeded somewhere? Okay, Magnussen has to go another lap. Okay, so Magnussen is improving 2 green sectors as the session nears its end, and he's only P14. That is a worry. What's happening to Magnussen? What is happening to him? That is way too dangerous. Strange. Kevin Magnussen out in P16. Where's his pace? This guy forgot how to drive all of a sudden. Ricardo, Bottas, Zhou, and Schumacher also out alongside Magnussen. Alright, Tsunoda's the first one to cross the line on the used subs. What lap does he set? A 128.0. So that is a strong lap from Tsunoda. Also, Tsunoda has worse powertrain components than Magnussen. So I'm surprised at Magnussen's slowness. Okay, so Tsunoda's in the danger zone here, P10. Perhaps he could have survived without this lap, but I had to do an insurance lap just to push. He improves to P8. So we're even more stable now. Definitely didn't need it, but I wasn't too sure, so I just pushed on a new set of tires, and we make it through in P8. De Vries, Stroll, Albon, Gasly, and Piastri out. Tsunoda coming in for his final lap here. Yellow sector 2 is worrying me, but let's see if he can finish strong here. It goes up to P5. Goes up to P5 with that lap. Hopefully he can survive. Well, we dropped down to P7 after Lewis Hamilton gets a better lap than us. But yeah, I will take that. P7 is solid with Ocon, Norris, and Sainz behind us. Some of them taking penalties like Hamilton and Ocon, so we'll be upgraded by 1 position at least. So let's see what happens on race day. So with penalties and everything accounted for, we're starting P13 with Kevin Magnussen, P6 with Yuki Tsunoda. There's rain expected around lap 28. Instead of inters, we're going to jump straight onto the wets because of this heavy rain stint between, lap 33 and lap 43-ish. So this zone right here is going to be ultra wet. So we'll be on the wets there and then move on to the inters to see out this race. Same strategy for both drivers. It'll be a double stack situation again. But let's not make the same mistake as last time where we went onto the inters and then did the wets during a sprint and it was chaos. So let's see what we can do here in Singapore. All right, here we go then. It's time for the race. 5 red lights here in Singapore. Lights out and away we go. That's an immediate drop from the stewards. I don't know if the stewards have control over that. There's a guy that sits literally in the checkered flag booth and presses buttons for the lights, but it's lights out and away we go. I think a lot of cars opted for the hards, some mediums, but the mediums won't last until the wet stint comes. I checked with our strategy maker, and it's not looking possible. So we are going to stay on the hards and push for a while. Tsunoda in P6, managing nicely. Staying close to Russell, hopefully. Already pulling a gap on Norris. So there's a front field of 6, and then another field of 7. P7 and behind. Forming here. But Tsunoda catching up to Russell. Russell struggling. Got a gap of 1 second going there on Leclerc. Alright. We got to keep going until that DRS gets enabled. I think I might orchestrate some moves here with Magnussen. He's still too far out here, I think. Okay, here we go. Magnussen making a move on Piastri. Let's push him a little now to build a gap on Piastri and close in on Gasly, who's 2 seconds up the road. Come on, Magnussen. Let's keep pushing. Doing well out there. So we're some ways into the Grand Prix here. Tsunoda lost ground to Russell and Alonso. They were just too quick. Alonso on the hards, losing ground to Russell as well. We're going to lose ground to Stroll, possibly Norris, Sainz, and Gasly. They're all on the mediums, which should not last this first stint. They should be in puncture territory by the time they reach the wet stint for sure. So I'm just going to try and manage our energy, fuel, and tires right now, because all our objective right now is to survive until the wet stint comes. So let's hold on. Okay, we got our first pit stop here. Leclerc in the pits, soft tire to soft tire. Okay, so some teams have opted for the soft strategy. Let's push right now. Let's use this opportunity to push a little. We can save fuel during the wet stint, so I'm going to tell Tsunoda to push. Let's see if we can pull away together as a trio of Stroll and Norris, maybe even Sainz since he is in the DRS zone. But this might be like a group that we want to keep together and start pushing. Meanwhile, Magnussen losing ground to Albon. P11 right now for Magnussen. But yeah, it's the hard tire game right now. Hard tires have the advantage because we're not doing any more pit stops. But I don't know if pitting for a new set of tires is going to allow us to allow others to catch up to us, or if we're going to still be faster without the stop and waiting for the wet stint to arrive. We'll see. We're on target to make it to the wet stint at least. Okay, Tsunoda, we need to make the move now, man. Come on. Down this straight, please. Yes, without the order, he makes it through. P5. Let's run away from Stroll, please. Magnussen in a battle with Leclerc and Hamilton here. He's trying his best to hang on.
We have rain coming. Copy that.
So we got our first notice of rain incoming. It's in 4 minutes. So it's coming in on time, as expected. P13 for Magnussen right now. Staying close to Hamilton, which is good. And then we are ahead of Lance Stroll in P5 with Yuki Tsunoda. And I see Magnussen has just made the overtake. He has no ERS though, that's the issue. Maybe we should harvest up a little bit behind Hamilton. Okay, rain has started. The millimeters are starting to tick on track. Okay, we need to make the overtake past Stroll relatively soon. We want to be ahead of him as we enter the pits. I think we've charged up enough that we can push now. Come on. Yeah, Tsunoda, let's go. I think we can use a bit of tires as well. We're reaching that stage. Okay, Magnussen, you push as well. Let's get some distance on Hamilton as well. He's made a pass. Rain is starting to come. I think we can burn through this tire now. Okay, drivers are already pitting for inters. It's a little bit early. Not gonna lie. Let me see what... Hamilton, did he just go on to another set of hards? No, he's boxing now. Oops. Thought his pit box was earlier. Okay, everyone's on inters. I think we're still a little bit faster on these hard tires right now. So let's take advantage of these tires. I think we should still be a little faster. Why is everyone pitting right now? It's too early. I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to stay on these tires. What the heck was that? Lance Stroll just went straight through the car. Oh no, it's pitting time. It's pitting time. Pitting right now. Inters. It's wet. Ah, shucks. Magnussen just missed it. That just changed suddenly. My gosh. Okay, Tsunoda, we push right now. Fast as we can. Into the pits. Into the pits. Both of you. As fast as we can. We're going to lose out so much time because it's so damp right now. Okay, but Tsunoda's in now. Let's see if he can make it. They're both in. Magnussen and Tsunoda both in. This is good. We're going on for wets. Gasly also slow. Okay, it's a perfect double stop. Perfect double stop. Tsunoda did well. Magnussen was okay. Is it not gonna get... don't tell me it's not gonna be going all the way up to 4 millimeters. I don't know. We're risking it. In 2 minutes, it'll be 95%, mate. It's gonna be 95 in two minutes. I think this was the right call, though. Alright, let's stay on it. Yep. What do you know? Perfect. It is now officially wet. So we have made the right call here with these tires. Let's push now. Give these tires a little push. Okay, Tsunoda has... Okay, off goes Albon. Great. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is not optimal for the inters. So yeah, we're making grounds now. This is great. This is fantastic. Okay, let's go attack on these tires. Now they're in temp. They were overheating a little because of the damp conditions. Overheats tires if they're not the right ones. But we gotta manage this wetness well. So I think around lap 37 we'll pit for Oh, it's gonna be wet again at the end. Might have to pit again. Okay, I think he'll finally make the move. Yes, there we go. Tsunoda, that's the move. That's the move. That's the move. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is good. Very strong showing. Keep pushing, buddy. Nice. There we go. That's what we needed. Tsunoda passed signs there. This is strong. Alright, it's time for another push. Let us push both cars. Their batteries are still charging, though. Magnussen right behind Hamilton here. I think Magnussen will make the move soon. Tsunoda trying to catch up to Leclerc. We're reaching the lower spectrum of the rain situation here, so I think we may have to pit for inters soon. But this is fine. We're trying to make as big of a gap as we can right now. Okay, we push now. We push now. Because I think we're nearing this stage where we have to pit. Okay, I'm going to pit right now for inters. We pit now. For both cars, because I think we're reaching that stage. Alright, Tsunoda's in. It is officially time for the damp tire. So we're in the 3.8s now. Yeah, and the rain is going to go down until around lap 50 when we have to pit again for wets. So this is a strong strategy. I think tires are starting to go for some people. A little slow for Tsunoda. It was 4 seconds. But, yep, that's fine. That's fine. Let's cook now. This is good. We got fresher tires. This is a tricky situation here. Tricky. Oh, no, 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 no. VSC, VSC, VSC. Alright, well, VSC's ending. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Here we go, Magnussen P14. Let's see what you can do here. Yes, come on, Magnussen. Now let's go. Go for De Vries. Let's get it, let's get it. Gotta keep an eye out on the weather. We have to pit soon. I'm just gonna burn the tires. I don't care. Okay, hold on. De Vriesen, what's happening here? Why is he in? Why did he just pit?
Try to cool down the tires again when you can.
I am trying. I told him to avoid high-risk curbs and tell him to go neutral, mate. Why is De Vries pitting? Does he know something? Mick Schumacher also pitting. Do these guys know something? They're going on to the wets a little early. Why is that happening? The AI knows something. Insider trading. Alright, we have to react then. We have to react. The rain is going to get extremely bad in the next lap or so. It is going up right now. So we need a pit right now to react to the move by De Vries. And hopefully stay ahead of him because traffic is bad for us. Drop him. 2.7. We're almost 2.8. That's fine. I think we should be ahead of De Vries. Off we go. Off we go. Off we go. That's what we love to see. Yes. Okay. We keep pushing, buddy. Okay, it is officially wet now. Great. We're up to P12 with Magnussen. Come on. Let's keep pushing, buddy. Oh, VSC. VSC deployed. What happened here? There was a crash. Another crash on track. Seems... Oh, it's Russell. Okay, great. Is he out? He might be out here. Oh, he spun the car. Yeah, that is surely a terminal damage situation for George Russell. So that means we should be gaining a position. Indeed we do. VSC deployed. So keep it easy out there, mate. Rain's only going to get hard. We're finishing on these tires. Here we go. VSC ending. Telling Magnussen to push now. Let's go, buddy. Let's push. Why are these tires cold, mate? I told you to push a little bit on those tires. Keep them warm, mate. Why are they cold? Okay, we got 10 seconds to catch Ocon, man. My god. All right, Magnussen, let's go. We've caught up to Ocon. 10 seconds we've caught up. Wow. Magnussen is really cooking here. Come on, clean air. Get that move done, please. We need that move. Buddy, you need to go. We need to go. We got 2 laps. We'll lap in a bit here. You have to go. Magnussen, drive. You gotta drive, buddy. You gotta drive. Come on, make the overtake, you dummy. Can you make the overtake? Come on, around the outside. Okay, that is natural, organic overtake. But you have wasted a lot of your battery. We could get Gasly here if we're careful. Come on, cook, buddy. Cook. Okay, last lap. We got 2 laps then. This one and the next. Okay. Magnussen cooking. Hold on. Let him chef it up a bit. There we go. Might make it past Gasly. Okay. I'm telling him to defend. This position. This is the Magnussen we've known. He's coming back. Max Verstappen wins it. Tsunoda could have been up there, man. Could have been up there. But he screwed it. He totally screwed it. Binned the car. And yeah, we're pulling a gap on Gasly. Let's go, buddy. This is what we like to see. No risk. Doesn't matter. The tires are fine. Come on. We got 2 points in the bag. Could have been more. Come on, Tsunoda. What is up with you? He did so well. And then maybe it's the glitch. Maybe it is the 1 second Grand Prix. He got whiplash and now he's struggling because he has whiplash. But yeah, that's another 2 points scored for us today. Let's go. Back to point scoring ways for Magnussen. Alright, I'll take that. Very tricky conditions out there. Wet and, it was inters and wet conditions. Mix and match. But our risk kind of paid off and then didn't pay off at the end because Tsunoda binned the car. So, Verstappen, Perez, Alonso on the podium with Stroll, Leclerc, Sainz, Norris, Hamilton, Magnussen and Gasly in the points. Magnussen doing exceptionally well today. Ocon, Albon, De Vries, Zhou, Piastri, Schumacher, Bottas, and Ricciardo round out the finishers with the Russell and Tsunoda crashing out. So, Magnussen gains 2 points for the team, which is massive, huge. We're up to 90 points, 52 points ahead of Alpine, which is another good sign. Not 52, 42 ahead of Alpine. We are not in the top 10. Slow pit stops from everyone. We even had a very slow pit stop for Tsunoda. Absolute shocker for Tsunoda today. But 2.3 mil made after some deductions of not making some of the guarantees. 2.3 mil made. Let's head into the next one.